Check this out. This one we have here today is called Bank Robber, right? So I wanted to do this story, and I actually tried to do it like on 3 different occasions. And I wind up deleting the video. The whole story got messed up. I did a little bit during a live stream, just touch on it real brief. But we're going to get into it. There's a true story, and it has a nice message to it, as crazy as it may sound to you. But it's a touching story with a lot of action-packed and feelings. So if you're not ready to go through a roller coaster of emotions, which you may not care or may not feel when you hear or see the story, but then if you don't, you have to reevaluate yourself as a human being. I was able to identify with a lot of this story, and probably some of you will too. Bank Robber. We're going to get into the dude's name and his channel. I think he should be way bigger than what he is. The story is crazy. Let's get into it here on the Lockout. You already know what it is. Bank Robber. I gave him that name, but it's more to him than just a bank robber today. Let's get to it.
My name is Kane Vincent Dyer, and I've robbed over 100 banks.
Bro, from the gate when he said, my name is Kane Vincent Dyer, and I robbed over 100 banks. It gets real serious real quick, right? Because oftentimes, I don't know about you, but I got to be honest with myself. I'm not saying I will act off of it today, but the thought of starting to commit bank robberies at one point or another in my life when I was in the devil's grips crossed my mind on numerous occasions, my dude. And I will always say I'm glad that I didn't really meet another dude as 737 as I, because it would have been a wrap. I'm glad because today I changed my life in so many ways, and I probably would have still, but then again, probably still wouldn't be locked up, because 9 times out of 10, leave in the comments if you feel that way. Bank robbers, they get a slap in the wrist. For what I've seen, the ones I've been locked up for, with facts. So let's get to it though, because you already know with the cause of hello. So my bad, but we're gonna get to the action parts. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, because some of it you gotta really watch it all together for you to see what's popping. But I'm gonna show you like the real deal things that I thought that stood out to me, and how this whole thing happened, and why I could relate to certain parts of it that are super sad. And some you might find like, yeah, it's lit, you know? So let's get it on the Lockout. Stay tuned, because I got Rikers Island story and all that coming after this. Facts.
This mascara, and I would draw a complete beard. And I also get a backpack. This is what all the money goes inside of. You put it on this way. And it was just time to do it. It's got to be done.
Bro, do you see? He used a mascara to put on his face to, I don't know, bro, but it looked official. It looked like that was real. Like, that's crazy. Yo, the determination when you know you got to do something and you under pressure, like, and then it's got to be done. Like, his background history was crazy, where he came from, and he carries himself like real militant, you know? And that's what I could identify with him in a lot of things, that when he was determined, and when things become an addiction in life, they become an addiction, because it don't matter. Like, it could be bank robbery, it could be gambling, it could be an addiction of picking your nose, bro. You feel me? Some people are extremists, and when they start doing something, they don't stop until you get caught and you be greedy. Like, facts. But this story really touched me, because he was actually trying to get the money for a relative that owe money to these big drug dealers. And in the midst of it all, Anyway, you're gonna check it out, but it's crazy, bro. I'm gonna get to the action parts that I just told you about because I don't want to drag it on like forever, right? Let's keep it 100. Let's get it.
Up to that door, there was just such a rush. I've always had this commitment to be the best. Bank robbery just happened to be no exception.
Yo, you see I told you when he said, I always had this thing like to be the best, this commitment to be the best. Bank robbery was just no exception. Like if I was gonna rob banks, I'm gonna be the best at it. And that should be like a person's thinking in their everyday life. So it's bugged out how you could get something out of something that's deemed negative, right? Like when somebody's talking and telling their story, because I'm like, wow, that's how I try to live my life today. Like if I'm going to do something, I'm going to try to be the best at it, or I'm going to work hard and striving to be in that line, in that lane. Facts. And you should too, at all costs. Facts. Strive to be the best in whatever you do. If you ever think about making content, make content and strive to be the best or be in that lane. Never worry about what people are going to say. People are always going to have something to say about content creators or bank robbers. But you don't know what that person is going through. Facts. Never glorifying bank robbery or none of that. We're just telling and sharing a story in hopes that you don't go through none of the stuff that we've been through. Let's get to it. Facts. The heist, the bank robbery. It gets super crazy right now. On God.
I had some people showing up at my door. They were looking for my relative. I'm like, this is bullshit. What?
Now, I remember being ratchets, meaning guns, being pointed at my head like that. And whoever says that their whole body don't like tensed up, you're like in your head like, bro, don't shoot, bro. Yo, don't shoot, bro. You feel me? And you don't know what to do. Like, you know, I was ignorant at times and I grabbed it and thank God I tussled. And one incident, like, I mean, is a rap, right? I tussled, boom, it went to the dude's neck. We tussling over, move it, don't move, boom, is a rap. Facts. So you got to be aware of what you do. But at the same time, some things is like, yo, like, it's me or him. Like, I don't know. But again, I'm just sharing some parts of my story. Like, you know, mixing it up to keep it hype, right? And to keep it real, because that's what I could relate to when I think about it, when I see things like this. Like, holy snap, I remember that happened to me. Because other than that, I don't think about it in my everyday life anymore. And it's sad, right? And of course, I know I'm traumatized over it, but not in a way where I think about it all the time. Like, it just made me like crazy in a way where I stopped caring like for other people. And today I worked on that a lot, but it was like, all right, like I did that. It's nothing. It was light, like once it happened, and that's bad. So with that being said, let's get to it. And now it's already getting to the action, bro. They at the house, they pulling out guns. What's up? We want our money. Watch what they do to him, bro. It's crazy.
They wanted him, or they wanted what they felt he lost. He owed them $180,000.
My dude, they was going all out for that $180,000. I'm going to keep it real. I own people in the streets way more than $180,000. Yeah, I mean, I always say this. Like, I got money on my head to today. And I repeat, I always say it in a lot of my videos. The feds know because they the ones that came to me and told me, yo, we found this. We be careful. You need protection. I was like, I don't need no protection, but I know not to go by there all the time. And then I was in the train and somebody told me, what you doing here? These people got a hit out for you. And then it's so petty because in one of the incidents where the people got money on my head and I was told that, like it was all a lie, a made up story. Like I didn't even do that. So it's bad how you could get killed in the street for something you didn't even do because somebody else lied and they doing whatever they doing. You know, and in a way I identify with this because he was about to get killed for his cousin or his relative, whatever it is. And now he got to go through all this turmoil. This is a crazy story, bro. When I saw this, I'm like, bro, how I never saw this? Leave in the comments if you ever seen this, bro, and what you thought about it. I think this dude should be so bigger, bro, than what he is, his YouTube page and everything, bro. When this is done, if you got any love for Warpath, stop by over there. Put I got here on the lockout. Nice meeting you, whatever the case may be. Boom, boom. This guy deserves a lot, bro. I know it's a bank robbery. You probably look at it, right? But no, this was 20 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, right? And on top of that, look what he's doing today for his life and how he stopped robbing banks. The story is crazy, bro. Facts. I think about it a lot since I saw it. Wow. Hey, I don't know where the brother's from, but facts. I don't matter where he's from. If you're a good dude, you're a good dude. We love all people here on the lockout. Let's get it. Bank robbery. Heist.
Glue on the fingertips.
There was just such a rush walking up to that door. Fear.
Heart's pumping, adrenaline's kicking.
All right, everyone, this is a fucking robbery. No.
I would
Get up,
immediately yell, "This is a bank robbery. I'm here for the bank's money. Just look at the floor, don't look at me." And then I'd yell back at the door,
Hey, Joe.
"Anybody try and go out, do them." But there was no Joe. It was a made-up person. I would make someone believe that someone else was in there with me.
Just give me the fucking money. Come on. Come on in the bag.
I never would tell people to get on the floor or to raise their hands because I knew if I was walking up to a bank and I was able to see in and everybody's standing there with their hands in the air or laying on the floor, I'm turning around and calling the cops, right?
My dude, that's crazy. All right, everybody, it's a fucking bank robbery. Like, wow, bro. Yo, people get shook. Like, oh my God. Listen, one thing's for sure and two things for certain that he's right. He was brilliant about that because he didn't want to tell nobody to get on the floor, right? Or put their hands up or whatever, right? Because if somebody walked by and looked into the bank, that's gonna be weird. They're gonna keep walking and call the cops. That a lot of people slip up with that. He was smart with that, bro. As sick as it is, the story, he was smart with that. So we already know we got through the part that he's a bank robber. Okay, he robbed over 100 and semi banks. He made millions of dollars. His life was in a turmoil with his family. He was doing all this for a relative, right? Fast forward, right? Boom, the relative owed money. Now he's robbing banks back to back for these dudes, right? To get the money up. It becomes an addiction. He starts doing it for himself. Boom. After he keeps getting paid, here we go. Look at what happened, guys. Unbelievable. But before that, I'm going to take you on a quick commercial break so we can pay the bills around here. Can you do that for your boy War? All right, thank you. Commercial break here on the lockout.
I was feeling invincible, knowing that I could be successful at it each time and not even come close to being caught. So that does give you a sense of, let's keep going. That's when I started.
Do you know what fucking normal is, huh? Do you know what normal is?
My dude, that's crazy. Their risk tellers, they couldn't go back to work thinking like, wow. Of course, bro. You see how scared that dude look? Normal. Do you know what fucking normal is? It's like, he gonna do cocky on himself, bro. Like, yo, you all right? I know I doodled on myself, dude. Like, yo, that's crazy, my dude. Like, he looked like he was going through a lot. Like he said, Normal? Do you know what normal is? You could tell he was going through a lot within himself, bro. I was gonna show y'all the part where it got like super, where this right here, this is the last role I'm gonna play. Yeah. And this is it right here. I identified with this so hard. It was so sad. And this is what drew me closer to this dude right here, bro. Where I went to look at his YouTube and followed up on his podcasts and all that and did my research. Facts on Vincent Dyer. On God. I'll never lie to you. That's the mother YouTubers. Facts.
Money. I started to hear from my father. Everyone's been telling me my whole life that the reason this guy wasn't around me or didn't have anything to do with me was because of heroin. Because he was a heroin addict.
You know, one thing that kills me about family is if you got a parent or somebody that's addicted to drugs and all that, they always want to be telling the young ones or the kids, oh, the reason why your father wasn't there for you is because he's a heroin addict. Like, they make it like so dramatic, or we all know it's bad, but you don't tell them like, you know, he's going through something, you know, it's a sickness. Like, when people don't understand it, it's ugly when we hear something and we don't understand. We just feel like he don't love me. He don't know how to be a father. All that plays a role, but there's a lot more to it, bro. Leave in the comments if you understand what I'm saying, bro. Because I've been there, although that's not how I live my life today, and it's been a long time. My dude, it's sad. Because plenty of times in my life, I wanted to be there for my kids and my family, and I couldn't because I was caught in the devil's grips. It was either I was running the streets selling drugs, doing robberies, doing organized crime, running with the gang, trying to be a pimp, doing stick-ups, doing all types of things, bro. Facts. And I was caught up in a life that is hell.
Man, I just don't feel good, man. Can you get me something? I was like, oh, I got what you need. I got something for you. You see this heroin? That's a half a kilo. It's a half a kilo of heroin. Do me a favor. I want you to kill yourself with it tonight. For some reason, you don't kill yourself with it tonight. Take this shit and take this and point it at the money. Because this is what you're here for, man. This is what you're here for. Now he's just sitting there crying, man. Like, this is what you're here for. Fuck yourself. I went to bed, hoping when I woke up he'd be dead.
My dude, I ain't gonna lie. When he was like, dig it, like, you know, like, this is, you've never been my father. You never be my father. This is what you're here for. Like, he sounded like, you know, like the movie La Bamba, when he goes, and you're gonna buy mom the dress? And you buy her the dress, mijo? You the one with all the money? Like that voice, like that good actor voice, like with feeling and emotion. He's a good storyteller, and he's telling his own story. That's why I respect it. I respect it. You feel me? He was there. It was him. It's not friction. Like a lot of these dudes online, they telling friction stories. You heard? Look it up. Gang without the gang bang. You already know. But listen, leave in the comments what you think about that. Was he too harsh on his pops? I think he could have been a little easier. One thing's for sure and two things for certain is that he's lucky that the father didn't owe, or probably he did. We haven't got to the rest of it. Because you still would have been locked up, though. Facts. So, obviously, right? But he could have caught a body. If you give somebody drugs and you're there getting high, whatever it is, this for educational purposes only, right? Don't try this at home, bro. The person dies, passes away, you're going to jail. They looking for you, which is ironic. Nobody's looking for DMX's murderer, right? Hello? No, what you're telling, right? No, it was just DMX, though. But then people cry when they haven't solved none of these rappers' cases, right? If DMX died of an overdose, right? Somebody gave him something that was real potent, right? Didn't they say it was fentanyl or whatever? I don't know. Leave in the comments. I could be wrong, right? Fentanyl super illegal. It's committing a homicide, bro. So anyway, get back to me on that one in the comments. But with that being said, that's sad, bro. I think he blamed his father for a lot of his childhood and the way he grew up and that he became a bank robber. He owed a lot of resentment. Maybe, I don't know. We got to ask him, right? We go on his YouTube page. Yo, what's up? His YouTube page is Kane Vincent Dyer. Just like that. C-A-I-N Vincent D-Y-E-R. Facts.
My father gave me the beautiful gift of learning forgiveness. And we started working on building a friendship.
Do you remember when you guys showed up to do that search warrant?
With 20 of my friends.
Yeah. You showed up at my house with 28 of your friends to crash my party.
That's right.
Crash my party, man.
You pushing 100 people that you probably affected.
I'm genuinely and sincerely sorry.
At least now you acknowledge it, and that's a huge thing for me.
My dude, that was nice that he reconciled with his pops, but I don't think this officer is too dumb, right? He's probably smart. I'll be your friend after this. I hope he don't got his hand in your book writing and all that, bro. Because I don't know about them dudes like right next to you. They kind of tricky when it comes to the bloop, 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 bloop. I don't know. But anyway, you know, he did have the beer with him. I don't know if I would have did all that, but you already know. This dude, he grew up. You know, I respect the fact that he forgave his pops and all that. His pops did his thing to get clean and all that, bro. That was a gift to him. That was awesome, bro. Facts. He probably turned into a big Willie with that half a key, you heard? He's lit right now. Check it out.
You and give you a little something. Don't worry, it's not one of those 10-minute Kane videos, but something really short and sweet. All right, so check it out. If you are someone that has had a tough life, a rough life, or you've had to get through a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations, whatever it may be, it could be bad marriages, it could be substance abuse, it could be like, I don't know, unhealthy weight, whatever it is. It could be legal, you know, something legal. You have a criminal history or something like myself. If you come from something like that, if you are someone that has made it through all of those things, okay, or some of those things, if you're someone that has found yourself and you've come out through the other side of all that muck and all that stuff, all those lessons, all those other lessons, don't hide it. Do not hide it. Do not be ashamed of it, okay? That are going to judge you for it? Yes. Are there people that will look down on you for it? Yes. Will there be people that may not want to be acquainted with you or associated with you because of it? Yes. Now, on the other side of that, are there going to be people that are inspired by you coming through that? Yes. Are there going to be people that are motivated just by hearing your victory? Yes.
And after all that was said and done, if you don't get by now why I took a liking to this guy, then I don't know. Maybe you need to reevaluate yourself. I don't know. You don't have to like him. I don't know him personally. I think his story was awesome, and I think what he's doing today is awesome. And like he said, everybody's not going to like you. People are going to punch holes, in other words, right? And it is what it is. I took the risk with it because it's that important to me. I think the message says a lot. And I'm always saying make content that matters. And that mattered to me. And it also mattered for me to put this here and make the content. He has a message. No different from a lot of our messages and our stories. Facts. He just put his story out there the same way I keep telling others to do so. And he's inspiring others to do the same thing. Facts. Kane Vincent Dyer. You already know, on YouTube. That's it right there. His name, the spelling and all that. Look him up. Tell him you went there from On the Lockout. Love you guys. Till next time. Thank you for watching. I'm more than grateful. And remember, love all people.